Oh, hey there, Frankie. How you doing, man? This is Douglas. And listen, I just wanted to come real quick and just do a transparency demonstration of this system. And so you and those that you may share with see that this thing performs as advertised. I'm inside of the co-op build dashboard where we're able to, reflect and see the transparency and how this thing performs and operates. And of course, we want you guys to get behind the wheels and do this free first so that you can see that this is an income system that's going to have all of us receiving ongoing residual cash flow from this day forward, as everyone's doing a one-time execution that no one is ever required to do more than one time. Everybody's doing it one time, and as that replicates and duplicates forward, everybody's going to always continuously receive money from this day forward. So this is a lifetime ongoing residual cash flow that scales everyone, okay, in the ecosystem, okay? It's not just going to be those at the top that receive. Now, I have a demo account that I've already jumped ahead, and you see it says Frankie Greenlee up here. And we have other divisions of our bank that we automatically get upgraded to. So if you start from the entry level division or the standard or the 10X, I'm only going to be primarily speaking on the standard version. But as you can see, there's $35 going across the board. The reason why that $35 is there, because everyone is just going to have 3 to get in line after them at minimum. 3 to get in line after them, and they're doing the exact same thing. Also only required of them one time, okay? And if I go here to the GBO team here, you can see, okay, the accounts that I've already created. See, all 3 of them I did just now, December 22nd, December 22nd. Now I'm gonna copy this one, okay? Because I'm gonna go into that account and do the exact same thing so you guys can see how this thing performs as advertised. Now, let me go here because I want you guys to see how the money operates, okay? And how it flows for everyone. Now, remember, everyone's only doing a one-time execution. No one's required to do it again in a week or a month or a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. So you guys saw the 35. So this is, let's say this is Frankie Greenlee. So Frankie Greenlee is going to have 3, open up a digital asset account, and immediately $35 comes to Frankie, as you guys saw when I was in the back office. Now, I want you guys to understand, if this right here did not happen, okay, none of the money that you're about to see happens for anyone. Because as Frankie was receiving that money, ladies and gentlemen, 9 other people that were in line prior also received deposits that scaled their residual cash flow. Now, everybody's doing a subscription of $28 a month. That's what's making the money be residual. So every time Frankie, his subscription runs, okay, that is being paid out to 9 other people prior. So that's why the money that you see, every dollar is residual, okay? Now, as you can see, though, Frankie's subscription is $28 a month. Everybody's subscription is $28 a month. But your first 3 equals up to $35. So that's covering your subscription. So you're not having to come out of pocket anymore, though your money still continues to come to you. So watch this. Frankie's strategic partners, they're doing this one time. As they do it, they receive the same thing. Their subscription gets covered. Simultaneously, more deposits go to Frankie and 8 others prior. These guys come in, they do it one time. They receive 35. Look what happens. Simultaneously, it scales everybody else. These guys do it one time. Instantly and simultaneously, it scales everybody else. These guys do it one time. They receive 35. It scales everybody else. These guys do it one time. They receive 35. It scales everybody else. These guys do it one time. It scales everybody else. These guys do it one time. Everybody scales. These guys do it one time. Everybody scales. You haven't heard me say anybody had to come back again and come out of any more money out of pocket, have to do any more work, or had to involve any more people, okay? So I just wanted you to quickly go through that. Now, let me go to the back office because I just don't want you to hear it I want you to see it. So I'm gonna go back to the back office again. And as you guys saw, Frankie is already at 35 here. Go back to the dashboard, okay? Now, I am going to go and add another account under Frankie here. So this is just as Frankie invited a fourth person. So let's do person 4, okay? Account, person 4, account. I'm just using random information for demonstration purposes. And what I want you guys to do is actually, okay, do it free first, because I want you guys to see that this is going to perform on your computers or your phone or your tablet, just like you're seeing it here. So use this as a guide and literally showing people how this thing functions. So this is providing, okay, a forever ongoing residual cash flow system for all participants that are involved. Everybody's only doing a one-time execution. We dictate the automation of this. As that account went active, look, Frankie has more money in his account. Are you guys seeing that? Now, let me jump over here and go to another window. Okay. I'm gonna go to another window here real quick. And now I'm gonna log in as the person 1 account, okay? I'm gonna log in there. Now, when I log into person 1, you're gonna notice that they receive spillover because we do have spillover here. Now, we don't promote spillover, but it is available. Get these verifications done. There we go. So now I'm going to log into person 1's account. And as you can see, they already have money. Why? Because everybody can only have 3 front line. So if anyone was to add a person 4 or person 5, it's going to spill over, okay? And your team is going to receive from the spillover. Of course, you are as well, okay? But we don't promote spillover because we want everyone to do their one-time execution that they're only required to do one time. But as you can see, this is person 1's account. They already have money in their account, but let's go down and add 3 with them as well. So let's add like Roger D. Roger D. Again, I'm just creating random information for demonstration purposes. But I want you guys to create you guys a test drive account and add as many accounts as you care to and see the transparency of this, okay? Let's add Melissa D. D. at coopcf.com. And let's add Walter D. Okay, and let's do 91400. Okay, so that's just as if these accounts came after person 1 account. I want you guys to see this, just like you guys saw as I was laying the money out. Look how instantly the money came. Are you guys seeing this? 3650, 365. So we have 3 different divisions of our bank. I'm only really focusing on one, the standard version, but we have an entry-level version where it's only a one-time out-of-pocket of $30 to get involved. We have a standard version, is a one-time out-of-pocket of approximately $45. And we have a 10X version where you can get started there for, I think it's like $420 or something like that, one time out of pocket, okay? But I also want you to see, as person 1's account was receiving money, let me bounce back over here to Frankie, and I'm gonna do a refresh on Frankie, and I want you guys to see more money came to Frankie as well. Because as person 1 was receiving 9 other people that were in line prior, 1 being Frankie, and 8 others also received deposits that increased their residual cash flow. Now notice, okay, remember the subscription was what? $28 a month, okay? That doesn't kick in for another 28 days. But you can see their money is already covering their subscription. Frankie's account has already been covering his subscription, okay? Watch this. I'm going to go down here to person 1's account again. Come down here. I'm going to add another account under person 1. Let's do Victor D. Just creating a random email here for demonstration purposes. Now, whether you guys are receiving this from Frankie or someone that's on the team of Frankie, we guys want you to get behind the wheel and take an actual test drive of this to see how this thing functions and performs every single time. That account goes in. Look, do you see person one has more money? I go over to Frankie. You see his account. I'm going to do refresh right in front of you. Watch Frankie money changes. Folks, happens every time. You're going to receive from every account that opens up after yours. Imagine you having a PayPal account, and every PayPal account that opens up after you and your strategic partners, we dictate the automation through everyone just doing the one-time execution that's just replicating with everybody doing it once. It's scaling everybody's cash flow for the rest of life because this never stops. And there's re-entry points where your team follows you because you're only able to receive from a certain amount of accounts, but we automatically get re-entered, okay? Unlimited number of times, okay? There again, let me go back to the money just to show you how this thing unflows again. Remember, everyone, a one-time out-of-pocket of 45 if you're getting started in the standard level of our bank. Everyone, one time, have 3, get in line, and they do the same with 3, one time. All the work that's involved for anybody to do is a first name, last name, email address, phone number, and do a one-time out-of-pocket, and 3 come do the same. No one is required to do any more work. No one's required to involve any more people. Everyone receives instantly and residually from all digital assets after them. So watch this. Here's Frankie again, doing it one time. 3 came after him, immediately 35. If Frankie didn't receive that 35, none of the money that's going to be seen, folks, would be happening, because just as Frankie was receiving that $35, 9 other people also received an increase in their residual money. Then Frankie's folks are doing the same thing, having 3 come after them one time. They received 35. Simultaneously, more money came to Frankie and 8 others in line prior. These guys do it one time. More money came to everybody else simultaneously. These guys doing it one time. Instantly, more money came to everybody else prior. These guys do it one time. Instantly, more money came to everybody prior. Do you see? It's happening for everybody. There's no cycling. There's no rotation. Everything is instant. Money is instant, always instant, every time. No delayed gratifications. And everyone's receiving from all digital assets after them, and you're receiving residually because you're receiving from everybody doing their $28 subscription that's not coming out of their pocket. So these guys do it one time. They receive 35. Guess what? Simultaneously, it scales everybody else's money. These guys do it one time. They receive 35, scale everybody else's money. These guys, instantly, everybody scales. These guys do it, everybody scales. These guys do it, everybody scales. Every single time, okay? All monies for everyone is residual. So guys, that's it. Get back in contact with Mr. Frankie. If you guys want to do a private Zoom where you guys want me to come and share the presentation, just hit up Mr. Frankie or one of his leaders or business partners that he's working with, and just schedule out with me, and we'll get a meeting done for you guys ASAP. Just let us know, and we'll book it, and then we'll do it. You guys invite, we'll ignite. Got it? This is Douglas Ford out of Houston, Texas. Appreciate you cracking up this video. We just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys over the top. Take care. God bless.